Good morning, everybody. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to carry on reading from Spiritual Unfoldments 1, those who know and those who don't know. But I also wanted to discuss what we covered yesterday and ask ourselves the question, how do we discriminate between the promptings of our higher self, that's our God mind or our higher, and the promptings from the worldly mind, our lower self, which often brings us to doubt ourselves, little what ifs, should I do it this way, what if I'm doing it wrong? And then we have to learn how to discriminate this, and by doing, we are able to do that if we work on ourselves through our different challenges. Our faith gets stronger, learning to just say no or not to, learning to recognize when something is from our lower self, our material mind. And the more we do that, the stronger we grow in our Christ-like self, in our God self. So we have to learn to discriminate and watch it. We don't get sucked down into that earthly void of fear and darkness. And the stronger we grow our little light, we will get stronger, and we will be able to prevent ourselves from getting drawn into the negativity. Another way of doing it is to walk away from people that are negative. Don't follow negative news. Don't, if you see something negative and you're on the verge of saying that's wrong, and or verge of joining them because you feel so strongly that it's wrong, it's best to actually hold that situation in the light and rather pray about it than allow your emotions to get so sucked down into that, and you end up feeling fearful and harsh and creating strong words. Rather remain calm and just send out the light towards that negative situation. Today I'm going to read from this Unfoldments book again. Those who know and those who do not know. A wise teacher has said that there are only two kinds of people in the world, those who know and those who do not know. Those who are aware of God's presence everywhere, at all times, as a continual comfort and inspiration, who know that they can obtain guidance and enlightenment from the higher worlds of wisdom and beauty, and those who, knowing nothing about these things, ignore and scoff them off, and live accordingly as if imprisoned in a dark room. Brings to mind Lazarus in his tomb. Those of you who know, or at least are beginning to know, have earned your spiritual awareness through patient effort, experience, and suffering. Yet you must still be watchful and work to retain that knowledge. For while there is an urge which causes the light of the Spirit to grow, there is also this mind of earth which will urge you to doubt, condemn, and even destroy the growing light in your heart. Man has to struggle hard and long until the light within becomes so powerful and strong that doubts are never again assailed. The doubts and questionings which assailed you like the voice of a serpent in the Garden of Eden, which tempted Adam and Eve to eat the fruits of earthliness and ignore their God. We are all striving to listen in to the voice of Spirit, even while we are continually assailed by the clamour of the outer world. Do not be put off by people who tell you there is no such thing as the spirit world, no such possibility as the healing of the sick by spiritual means. Though they who speak thus are dwellers in the darkness and do not know. As it says in the Bible, the dead know nothing. The dead know not anything. Send them the light and realize that later on they too will learn. Do not force your opinions on them, because arguments seldom lead anywhere or convince anyone. These people mean well, but on the path you have chosen, you must remain loyal to the voice of spirit. What is your motive? Spiritual unfoldment should never be sought for purely selfish motives, or for love of sensation or from curiosity, but only because we realize that it can make us healthy in body and radiant in spirit, and therefore better equipped to help our fellow creatures. The underlying purpose behind spiritual training of any kind should be selfless and altruistic. Patience will be required, and also the realization that you may never be called upon to do your work before the public, to impress others, or win recognition or reward. Indeed, most of you will labor quietly behind the scenes. Even a life tied to domesticity can be truly creative. Be very sure that all are placed in the exact position in earth life where they are most needed, and where they will have opportunities for doing the most good. The unknown man or woman may contribute more to the advancement of the human race than one whose name is in everyone's mouth. The whole purpose of spiritual unfoldment is for the individual man so to train himself that he becomes more powerful center from which the love of God can radiate. Then he no longer hankers after the wonderful things that the eye can do. Instead, he desires only that through him a greater love may be breathed forth into life. Have an awesome day, everybody. And please, if you like the reading, like and comment at the bottom. Thank you.